legends, it's time, or just about almost time. It is yet again snapshot day, my dudes, but excuse me, let me take off this emerald armor because we're fully suited up for a big reason. It's snapshot day, friends. But also, oh, it's definitely not snapshot day. In fact, today, whatever you want to call it, is even better than 23W19A, which, technically speaking, does not exist. It's only a figment of my imagination. Delete that like button for me real quick and then take a seat, you absolute legends. Please, allow me to introduce you to Minecraft 1.20 pre-release number 1. Today, like usual, we'll be diving into some of the amazing changes, but also, we'll be talking release dates and even more. Let's do this. So there are actually a lot of significant changes inside of this week's snapshot. However, the first one we need to talk about involves this beauty right here, the Nether portal. Inside of this week's snapshot, we have one of the oldest bug fixes of all time. Let's see if you can notice it. I step into the portal, I slowly start moving. I move, then the Nether loads. And then I'm still inside of the portal. Do you see it? Jamie, pull up the footage. The footage we're experiencing right now together is beautiful footage of me building a Nether portal inside of snapshot 23W18A. So, in other words, last week's snapshot. I built the Nether portal, I jump into the Nether portal, and even though we're in creative mode, it doesn't matter. We stand outside of the portal, and it's kind of sickening, actually. In fact, I don't even know how I'm going to leave it in the video. It makes me motion sick, and I'm not even motion sick. Flipping into creative to do the exact same thing. Oh my gosh, this change is beautiful, and it's been in the game literally as long as I've played the game, I think. Whoops. I'm too excited. This bug that was fixed in this pre-release, according to the changelog, is Minecraft's 180th bug reported ever. 180, that's it. 180. This bug was first reported on the 24th of October, 2012, when I was a mere 2 years old. This is mind-blowing. It's crazy. Like, obviously, in theory, this is a pretty small bug, but I feel like when actually implemented into the game, when you go through a portal, this is absolutely gigantic. Like, the portal actually works as intended for the first time ever, practically. This is so amazing. Hey, side note, I do realize that I think there were bugs before the bug tracker was made. This is just 180th one on there. But anyways, this was like the 5th oldest bug, and it's gone now. I'm so sad. Have in the comments. Let's move on. Oh, wait, sorry. My sound was messed up for that last clip, so just imagine a really, really loud Nether portal noise in the background every time. Ladies, lads, legends, prepare yourself. Your heart is about to witness one of the most all-consuming things of all time. We have Small Rabbit right there. We have Jump Boost Potion. We splash the rabbit with Jump Boost too, and look at it. It's like double the tops. Easily. If I antagonize it a little bit, run around and survival, you know? Look at these things. They jump like crazy. Way more significant of a jump than that little pathetic thing over there. No offense. I'm sorry. Chicken. Before we talk a little bit about one of the most beautiful changes of all time inside of this pre-release, let's talk about pre-releases and what that exactly means for Minecraft 1.20. Just in case you're newer to the community, or at least maybe like newer to me in the Java Snapshot videos, snapshots in general, how it all works. Basically, once an update hits pre-releases, things get all wonky and irregular. You see, the snapshots are pretty predictable. Basically, every single week, Wednesday is snapshot day, which means we get a brand new snapshot, we check it out, it's really cool. When pre-releases start dropping, it's not only Wednesdays, meaning theoretically, there could be a pre-release tomorrow. One of the biggest and main things that we see inside of pre-releases are bug fixes, but pre-releases are not limited to bug fixes. There's always the chance that we end up seeing a couple more changes inside the pre-releases, and of course, there is always the chance for the significant bug fix, like this portal one that was fixed today. Oh, it's beautiful. Have I told you about how happy this makes me? Poetically put on the pre-release changelog, from now on, you should see mostly bugs being fixed. In addition to that, pre-releases don't follow regular snapshot cadence, so keep an eye out. However, one of the most interesting, notable things that was missing from the pre-release changelog is a release date for Minecraft 1.20 Trails and Tales. Let's speculate a little bit. I think we can make a pretty good guess now. For starters here, looking at the calendar, Minecraft updates, they always release on Tuesdays. For the past couple years, that's how it's been. For follow-uppers, immediately, we can rule out next Tuesday because if this update was going to be released next Tuesday, logically, they would start promoting the update. At this point in time, we would be less than a week away, and you know, Minecraft, major game, very, very big update. A big company will promote big update, maybe only of the year. That was a lot of words to say next week is not it. Also, I would even say that the 23rd of May is a little bit too soon. Typically, these pre-release cycles can last a couple weeks. Let's compare things to last year, where if we look at Minecraft 1.19 pre-release 1, we're actually shockingly a week ahead of schedule. But maybe not shockingly at the same time. See, I said it a couple times before, but Minecraft 1.20 is the very first update being developed in the way where you have like experimental features kind of released in a version before, and a lot of bug fixing going on the whole time the update is being developed. So things might be a little bit different here. Taking a look back at what went down with Minecraft 1.19, we had a total of 5 pre-releases. The first one dropped on May 18th, the last pre-release dropped on June 1st. After all of the pre-releases go down, we'll move on to even smaller releases called release candidates. Now ideally, we only have 1 release candidate. That's basically like the final version. But for 1.19, we had 2 release candidates. 1.19 would go on to release on June 7th. So 1.19's first pre-release drops on the 18th of May last year, and then the update releases on June 7th of last year. Doing the math there, that's approximately 3 weeks of time. Taking into account the fact that we are apparently 1 week ahead of schedule this year with Minecraft 1.20. Oh boy, my friends, this is beautiful. This means it's very likely that by the end of the month, I mean like as soon as May 30th, possibly, we'll be able to dive into our survival world and check out the sweet snipper, the beautiful cherry grove biome, and all of that stuff, including my new series, right at the end of the month. It's time, friends. We'll go ahead and lock it in. I believe the 1.20 update will drop on May 30th, or 1 week later, on June 6th this year. But that's just what I think. What do you think? You let me know down below, and let's go ahead and move on. Inside of this chest, it is not here, but let's talk about the bundle. And by let's talk about the bundle, let's briefly say that there were no more changes to the bundle in this week's snapshot, and the bundle is still its own experimental toggle. That means for 100% certainty, the bundle will not be included in Minecraft 1.20. Maybe 1.20.1. We'll have to wait and see. You might remember from a couple snapshot videos ago, Mojang completely redid the lighting engine in the game. With this brand new lighting engine, performance seems to be way better. Also, no pun intended, but I'm still on the dark with this one. I totally feel like the light pops in way quicker when you place light in darkness. I mean, I don't know, it might just be me, but that definitely feels different. Anyways, check this out. This is footage of me optimizing the world before the snapshot. I know, insane. This one is specifically for those of you keeping your current world into the new update. When 1.20 drops, or like right now or whatever, select your world in the menu, then go down to edit. Then right here, maybe make a backup first before you do this, but you're going to want to go to optimize world. If you go ahead and optimize your world like this right here, you should see your performance get even better. From what I understand, with this new lighting engine, you load up the world and play, and it should be a little bit better. But really, to see the true benefits, optimize your world. Try it out for yourself, and if you do, let me know how it goes down below. So in total, when it comes to bug fixes in 1.20 pre-release 1, we have a grand total of 30 bug fixes. Taking a look at the bug fixes in here, most of the bug fixes are like pretty small or pretty technical bug fixes. That portal bug fix is by far the biggest game-changing one. One of the only other noticeable gameplay bugs that was fixed inside of this snapshot has to do with melons and pumpkins. They were in the maintain farmland tag. I mean, I don't know right here, though. I placed that down, and it goes away right away. I guess that means it's confirmed that these things will always break farmland, kind of like how they already did. It's just like the tags make sense now. A wild bug that was fixed inside of this week's snapshot is one that I've never heard of before, and I feel like would have been crazy useful for like speedrunning or something. The step number 1 to check out this bug, at least before, you would go to the end. The step number 2 is as soon as you're in the end, you place an end crystal on the obsidian platform right here. If you were to have done that, well then since Minecraft 1.12.2, Ender Dragon ripped done so, an end portal opened up automatically. Meaning, to beat the dragon, all you had to do was place a crystal. How nobody told me that? That's crazy. I guess if you're in 1.19 still and you've never gone to the end, maybe try it out for yourself. Alright, my friends, we made it all the way to the end of the snapshot video. It's time to die. Whoa. Hey, no spoilers. Look at that. That is the fastest I've ever seen that thing move. Take a seat, because this is simply one of the most breathtaking changes of Minecraft 1.20. So, as we all know and love, a plain old wool block, you already knew you could put a dye in a crafting table and, dye it over to something else. Maybe I wanted this wool to be green. There we go, not a problem. But what if I just suddenly snapped and I realized I actually meant to say blue? You know, blue and green close on the color wheel. Oh. It doesn't matter if I confuse the colors. It does not matter, my friend, anymore. For the very first time ever, shockingly, you can actually now officially re-dye wool inside of the crafting table. Just like that, all you need to do is combine wool and whatever you're trying to dye. How about carpet, the smaller version of wool? Can you re-dye that? Oh, yes, you can, my friend. Everything is pink here. It's beautiful. How about a bed? This is a light blue bed. We know how we roll around here. What about maybe, oh yes, romantically put. Beautifully and romantically put, the red bed is definitely existing. Oh man, I wish I could sleep in that right now because that's beautiful. It's a small change, but such a nice quality of life feature. The perfect example of the changes we can expect to see in pre-releases. And so, friends, aside from a little bit of technical stuff inside of this snapshot, that's all we got for Minecraft 1.20 pre-release number 1. If you enjoyed today's video, well, that makes me happy. And I would like to say, if you found the channel, like joined me over here during the 1.20 snapshot cycle, you're beautiful. Honestly, I feel like the 1.20 snapshot cycle was so short, but wow, this was just like such a fun snapshot cycle. I can't wait for the future, and I really can't wait for that brand new survival series. Oh, it's beautiful. Now is the perfect time to subscribe because 1, the video's over, and 2, I got a lot of huge things coming with Minecraft 1.20. We're entering a new era, my friends, and I can't wait to bring you along. Check out this video next if you haven't seen it yet. It's super interesting. This has been me, Waddles, and I'll see you tomorrow. Goodbye.